Hi guys, my Vernon Kid here. How's everybody doing? Here to answer your questions for be, because it is pretty much it's the end of the month, so it's time to answer the questions that you guys left me for regular show. The theme was regular show. Uh, was a bit surprised that there weren't a lot of questions to ask. Nobody, a lot of people didn't ask a lot of questions, so the 12 people that did ask questions, I'm going to answer your questions right now. Um, a little shocked because I would have think that a lot of my subscribers actually watch regular show. It's a fun show, but for all those who did watch it, I thank you, and I'm here to answer your questions. Okay, so we're gonna start this off real quick. All right, we're gonna go from Andre Pardrick, and his first question is, which character on regular show is your favorite? Which character on the show is my favorite? I am a fan of Mordecai's. I do love Mordecai. I love Mordecai more than I like Rigby, actually, because sometimes at least Mordecai has a sense of responsibility. Uh, and but I like Skips a lot. Um, let's see who else I like. Pops is just hilarious. But definitely, I think definitely would be Skips and Mordecai. Pretty much my favorites. They're my favorites. So yeah. Next question is, which is your favorite romantic relationship in the show? Oh, okay. Okay. So we had Mordecai with Margaret. Then they broke up. Then we had Mordecai and CJ, and CJ's own insecurity kind of broke that up. And then we got Rigby and Eileen, which I was shocked to see that Rigby even acknowledged that, yeah, he's dating her. Um, as much as she kind of ruined it, I do like CJ and Rigby, Mordecai. I thought that was a really good relationship until, like I said, her own insecurity broke that up. So yeah. Your next question is, if you had a chance, would you work at the park with Mordecai and Rigby? Would I work at the park with Mordecai and Rigby? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably. Um, yeah, I think I could because first of all, you're working at the park, but you get free room and board, so you get a place to live. But honestly, it'd be cool, but I don't know if I could take a lot of um Benson's crap. Like I probably end up punching Benson. You know, he's like, if you don't do this, you're fired. I'm like, okay, whatever. But yeah, I probably could. All right, that's one down. We got 11 more people to go. Let's do this. Okay, Zach the Thunder King, you asked me, what is your favorite episode or special? Mine is the Duck Crisis special with the White Elephant gift exchange episode. I do like uh, the Duck Crisis episode. I thought that was fun. Some of my favorite episodes has to be um, oh man, I can't remember them by like names, but just the synopsis of it. Remember the episode where Rigby was scared of the British taxi with "Hello, Governor." Yeah, that was pretty funny to me. I love that episode. I love the episode where Mordecai and Rigby broke Pops's back when they were going to go to that wrestling match. I thought that was fun. One of my favorites is when Mordecai and Rigby realize they're not getting enough respect So they play this game that's pretty much an homage to the classic game Excite Bike called Broken Bones, and they fight that. It's a giant bearded face, or Gary Bobby Ferguson. I thought that was fun, and of course, another episode with the hammer, the video game where they had to try to beat the hammer. I thought that was fun. I love the origin of Skips, how he got the name Skips. There are a lot of episodes. Like I said, there's plenty of them, and I think one of them, another special, is the episode where Pops had his creepy little doll that liked to write on your face. Where you like, I want to draw on your face, and he tries to draw on your face, and that shit was funny. So yeah, that's another one that's funny. Uh, Zach, you also asks, how do you think regular show will end? I don't know. I would assume maybe either it ends where Mordecai or Rigby, Mordecai maybe gets a better job and moves away, and maybe Rigby moves away. They go their separate ways or something for a while, or maybe I can't say. Well, Mordecai and Rigby get married and things like that. So no, I can't say that. Who do you want to see be a guest star in regular show? When you mean guest star, you mean somebody voicing? Because there have been some pretty good actors and actresses that have voiced characters on the show. If that's the case, I wouldn't mind hearing. Let's see. They should do an episode that deals with MMA and have Ronda Rousey or Holly Holmes come in there and voice a character. That'd be pretty fun. Amy, I wish she could take a time out of her schedule and Amy Schultz could, voice a character on there. Um, I would love to see Eddie Murphy do a voice on that show. That'd be so fun. You know, that'd be crazy. So yeah, there's a couple. Uh, two down, 10 more to go. 10 more people to go. All right, here we go. Darth Venom. Like I said, always said, dude, like that name. What is your favorite Terror of the Park segment? Uh, um, uh, Man, that's a hard one because I really don't have a favorite of those because they all were fun to me. So I can't really say. Anyone that deals with what I say, the ones I really get a kick out of and laugh my hardest are probably the ones that with pops. Anything with pops, I'm laughing at. It's so funny. Who is your favorite villain in the show? Um, mm, I don't know. Never really. I, I don't know. That's another tough one because I never really looked at some of the characters that were on uh regular show as some of them villains. I don't know. That's a tough one uh, as well because I really don't have a least favorite or a favorite, big time favorite. Like I like them all. What would the park crew think of Guardians of the Galaxy? Uh, Far out, cool. Um, I could probably hear Muscle Man be like, "You know who else likes going out in space? My mom," or some shit like that. Pretty funny. So yeah, Muscle Man's funny too. So yeah. So thanks for that. Um, let's move on to the next. That's three down, and now nine more to go. Next questions come from my friend, my old friend, uh, since I know him since we were in third grade, Jacob Harper. He asks me two questions. The question is one, what next gen system would Mordecai and Rigby be playing now? That is an excellent question because since Mordecai and Rigby are uh they are like gamers and you see them all the time playing the game. Like I said, the co-creators of the game of the show, you can clearly say they either grew up in the 80s or they were born in the 80s they grew up in the 80s because almost everything that happens in the show is homage to something from the 80s. Their video game system that they have in the living room is an homage to the classic uh, Sega Master System, the first system that Sega came out with. And a lot of the games pay homage to classic games. So, it is. But if I was to say anything, um, they would play any system. It really wouldn't be just a next gen system. They would play any system. But if I was to give I don't know. I think they would try to get both actually. Um, if you're talking about the next gen system, the current systems that are out now, I think they would try to get both of them. And your next question is, what games would they play for it? Okay, depending on what game, I can definitely see Mordecai and Rigby playing a lot of co-op games as they like to do. So any first-person shooters, I can see them playing. A lot of racing games, um, fighting games maybe, but definitely I can see them playing like games like, Call of Duty, and Rainbow Six and things like that. So yeah, those are a couple of games I can see them playing. Hmm. Okay, so thanks Jacob for the questions. We move on to Dash Raymond. Hey Dash, um, I never really was into the show for a while, and then I sat down and watched it and just fell in love with the show. Yeah, me too. I didn't really care too much for uh, regular show, and then I was like, let me sit down and watch it. And recently, I watched all four seasons on Hulu so far. Um, my question is to you is my question is to you is out of all the seasons, which is your favorite season? Oh man, that's a good one. What is my favorite season? So far, they are in season 7 now. But I believe season 7, yeah, 7. Um, I, mm, I'd probably have to say earliest seasons. I would probably say season 2 wasn't a favorite. Um, I'll go with that. Early, I'll go with season 2. Yeah. Next question you asked is um, who is your least favorite character? Least favorite character probably uh is yeah, it's not even a if it is Benson. I'm not the biggest Benson fan. I kind of understand why he's like the way he is, but then sometimes he's like, this guy's a dick. Like, what is wrong with him? So yeah, I don't. Okay, so that's 5 down, 7 more to go. Let's move on to the next question. Princess of Geeks, Serena. Hey, Serena, how you doing? Um, I'm a big fan of the show. I love Rigby. I love Rigby more than Mordecai. Um, my question, but number one, is Pops? Do they portray is Pops gay? Um, that's kind of and yeah. Speaking because I know that you're bisexual, so I'm not gonna. I don't know if he's gay, but he's very giddy. He's like really. I wouldn't say he's gay, but I just think the guy who voices him just plays off the like he's always in a good mood. But there are times like he gets really too excited, and I'm just like, okay, that's kind of creepy. Like there's a time where, like I said, when Mordecai and Rigby were wrestling, well, they were fake wrestling, and Pops just came up behind Mordecai. with that creepy laugh and put him in a full Nelson. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of creepy, but yeah, it was that. Um, but no, it was funny. Um, did you like the episode where Mordecai played Muscle Man for control of the computer? Yeah, I did. Where Carl Weathers voiced that basketball player. That was funny. I love that episode. That's another episode that I like. That was fun. Fun indeed. Yeah. So yeah, I could definitely see that. Um, and your next question is, what's as a wrestling fan, as wrestling fans, Mordecai and Rigby are wrestling fans. What WWE wrestler or what WWE wrestlers would Mordecai and Rigby be into? Oh man, they'd be into a lot of them. Off the top of my head, I think they would dig like Finn Balor's entrance when he's the Demon. I think they would dig that. A lot of the high flyers like the Lucha Dragons and the Usos. I definitely think they would love. I think with the New Day, I can see Rigby like, stop talking, like flipping out on, you know. Um, the funniest thing I was when I read this question earlier, Serena, I started thinking about it about like what would Mordecai and Rigby think about Triple H, and I think they would be like, this guy's always cheating. He's always hitting people with a sledgehammer, like or something like that. Wrestlers like Sting, Undertaker, they would love to death. So yeah, thank you for that question, Serena. And that is six down, six more to go. Uh, Next up comes from Fierce Lion, and he has one question: What what would be the let me make sure. Um, what would be he basically asks is what would make sure what would Mordecai think of wait, who? Oh, do you think Mordecai and Rigby would be fans of Bruce Lee? Of course. That's easy.
Well, I'm gonna have to bid you in that dude.
Um,
'Cause I got class in the morning.
so yeah, I definitely think so. That um,
Later, Kyle.
so that question you got Fierce Lion is how did you feel about the goat being a spy? Oh, you're talking about damn, what was his name?
Thomas.
Thomas? Yeah, I think it was Thomas. I thought that was pretty funny that he was a spy. Um, but I like Thomas. I thought he was a cool recurring character, But Thomas being a spy, I thought that was funny. I was like, what? Like that was pretty funny. Um, so thanks, Fierce Lion, for the questions. That's seven people down, five more to go, and make sure go. Uh, uh, Mr. Young, not Young Jayway. Just his name is Mr. Young. Uh, do you think? Oh, this is recent. Have you seen the the regular show movie yet? No, I have not. I have not seen it. I know it came on. I think it came on Thanksgiving, and I was with my uncle and family, so I didn't get to see it, and I totally forgot it came on. So I gotta. I'll watch it another time. Was it good? Just tell me, guys, if it was good. Uh, your next question is: did you like the episode where? Did you like the episode where Mordecai had to eat the omelet? Oh yeah, that was a good episode. The egg omelet. That's the episode where he.
Mordecai, yeah,
That's where yeah. That's where Mordecai punched Benson for the first. That was first time we actually see Mordecai really get pissed off. You know, and like I said, Benson was pretty much a dick in that episode. It's like so when he hit him, I was like, oh, you know, and but yeah, it was that was a good episode, and that also paid homage to Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and especially with the hat and things like that. Um, Next question is: did you like the episode Cruising? If that's the episode where Mordecai and Rigby had that bet with Margaret and Eileen to get a girl's number, yeah, you damn right. That episode is so funny. That episode is so. Oh my god, that episode was so funny. And then they crashed, and then next thing you know, they're like, okay, you guys, you win. We'll pay for dinner. Next you know, but I think we're gonna have to go to the hospital, and then just give us a number. We'll call you. Next you know, Eileen, uh, Margaret gives Mordecai her number, and then all of a sudden they go, and then Ricky goes, "We got a girl's number." It was so yeah, that was pretty funny. That part was funny as hell. I love that. That scene is so funny. So yeah, definitely. Um, Rock Rock Howard fan. No, no, yeah, Rock Howard fan. Uh, this is number 8, I believe. Rock Howard fan asks me. The question is: be honest. Be honest. If be honest, were you a real first? Were you a fan of the show from the get go, or did it take over? Did it take time? Um, like I said, wasn't really a big fan of the show. Like I said, I saw it and I was just like, "What the hell is this?" I was one of those people just like, "What the hell is this?" But I've always been those people, give stuff a try first, before you hate on it. Some stuff, not everything. But with with that, I was like, you know what? Let me give this a try. And I sat down and watched, and it it made me laugh legitimately. Like I wasn't, it wasn't forcing me to laugh. And that's the thing about this show that I like. It's like this show doesn't force you to laugh. It's just good writing, good comedic writing that makes you just laugh. So yeah, it was a good. It I when I started watching, then I became a fan. That's when I became a real fan of it. So it wasn't in the beginning. It took time, and that's it. Because I used to watch this and Adventure Time, and then I kind of just fell off of Adventure Time, and I just stuck with regular show. Uh, your next your next question is: I think the opening is pure genius. Um, do you? Oh, okay, sorry. Um, there. The opening is nothing special. I mean, it just click, and then it clicks again, and then it goes into the show. Um, I think it's fine for what it is, but I'm the type of guy that loves openings. Openings for shows get you kind of invested into the show, the product. That helps sell the product, in my opinion. And that's kind of the problem with today's TV now is like no more openings. And if it is an opening, everything is now vocalized opening, like what you see with Arrow and Flash, and yeah, even Supergirl now. It's like I tire of that. I like openings, and even though it's a short, quick, maybe like quick 11-minute opening, it's still kind of an opening, you know, which is fine indeed. So thank you for the questions. Um, Move on to the last four people. Like I said, wasn't a lot of people that asked. Not hating, just guess not a lot of people watch regular show. All right. So we have Alex Alex Mayer or Emma Mayer. I hope I'm saying her name right. Um, First question is, if you were, would you who would you have as your roommate, Mordecai or Rigby? Mordecai. Yeah. Who would I have as my roommate? It would definitely be Mordecai. Number two, would you, if you had 30 days, could you whip Muscle Man into shape? Hell no. Hell no. I, Muscle Man it's so funny because his name is an oxymoron. Actually, it's like he's called Muscle Man, but he's fat. He's, he's a fat boy. His wife Star is now is just as big as he is. Um, but no, I don't know. I couldn't whip him into shape. If they ever did an episode where Muscle Man got into shape, I'd laugh. I'd be laughing. Um, so yeah, that's pretty funny. Next question. Um, do you feel that the as good as the show is, in my opinion, I feel that it could be so much better with longer episodes. Do you agree or disagree? Uh, I kind of had this conversation before with I think I had it with my brother actually. We were talking about it once, and yeah, the guy that you see keep, yeah, that um, we kind of talked about this, and it's not that I don't mind that the episodes are what 7, sometimes lesser than less minutes, but I don't think it wouldn't it's gonna hurt the show or even that the episode would be longer. I mean, what like a maybe a 15-minute length or something like that. I just feel that it is what it is. It doesn't stop me from laughing my ass off when on the episodes. Sometimes the episodes do leave you with these crazy cliffhangers, and sometimes they don't. But honestly, I wouldn't mind either way. Actually, yep. Okay. So thank you for that question, Alex Mayer, or Mayer with an A. Oh, Mayer. All right. All right. So thank you for the question. Next questions come from Jake. Jake. Jake Knight. Knight. Yeah, Knight. I'm saying it right. Knight. Jake Knight. Um, interesting name. Question is: should there be Christmas episodes of? You mean like a Christmas special for like Christmas specials like they do for Halloween? Um, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. They do the Halloween episodes in time for the they do the Halloween episodes, and I wouldn't mind seeing a Christmas episode. It'd be really interesting. I know they've done a couple of Thanksgiving episodes at times. Um, so yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a Christmas episode. Your next question is your next question is have they ever said how old Pops is? Uh, no, but I think he's old. He's old, very old, in a sense because of just look at some. If you look at his room, you look at his attire, just the way he talks at times. He just seems like he's old. But he's not as old as his dad, which is funny to me. I'm just like his dad looks older than he does, which is, I mean, it's supposed to be, but he it just look kind of amazes me. Um, I'm a big fan of the episode where Pops raps. Well, not necessarily he rapped. It was more like he was quoting poetry, but the other side was doing rap. Uh, I think it was one of them was a lot of classic old school rappers like MC Light was definitely in that group. Um, but one of the main voices was Glover. What's his name? I'm forgetting his name. Who wanted to play Miles Morales? Who voiced Miles Morales in Ultimate Spider-Man? He was in that episode. Well, yeah, that episode was good too because Mordecai and Rigby they wanted to, they were trying to change Pops, and he just, but they was like, you do it, and in a sense also because uh, Skips actually was telling him like, you know, friends don't turn on friends and stuff like that. So yeah, it was pretty funny. But yeah, that was a good episode too. Like I said, if I was to pick my favorite overall season, like I answered another person's question, I would probably say the second season was my favorite. But that episode came, I think, in the third season. So yeah. But thank you for the questions. We move on to we move on to let me see. I'm missing questions. I probably missed it. Let's see. Bobby. Oh, here we go. Bobby Ray. Bobby Ray 829. Okay. I never first time watching a video of yours, but I thought this was kind of cool. Um, thought I'd give you some questions for this. Okay, thanks. First question is: Do if do you feel that do you think Mordecai and CJ should get back together, or Mordecai should go back to Margaret? Um, I think personally, Mordecai should actually go back to CJ because, like I said, I like that relationship. I thought that couple was great. It's just CJ's, her own insecurity that just ruined it. What Mordecai had with Margaret was great, but she's now so she wants her career to go first. So yeah, you know. Next question is wait. Okay, next one. Should regular show cross over with another cartoon? I guess I don't watch a lot of cartoons on Cartoon Network. Regular show is pretty much the only one I watch. I don't watch Cartoon Network like I used to anymore. So whatever cartoon now, what else they have, okay, but not really. I can't really give you a definitive answer on that one. And your next question is it true the co-writer the co-creator of regular show voices Mordecai? Yeah, that's true. Um, JC Quintel, he voices Mordecai. That's him. He's one of the co-creators. A lot of the staff on the show voices characters. Not all of them are just but a lot of them are voiced by Eileen is voiced by I think one of the head writers or head creators, one of the directors, art director I think, yeah, on the show. So yeah, definitely yeah. So yeah, let's move on to the next. Big Mick, big wait, big big oh big Mick. Yeah, I was right. Big Mick. Okay, big Mick. Okay, only one question. It's hilarious. Do you think it's hilarious that Mordecai and Rigby work at a park? No, I don't find it hilarious. It's a job, And like I said, Mordecai and Rigby they get free room and board. It's like, yo, these guys get free room and board. Like the I say the funniest thing for me about it is that Mordecai sleeps on the bed, but Rigby sleeps on a trampoline. I'm like, what was that? So yeah, that's it. And the last questions come from the last questions come from. Damn it! Go back up. Go back up. Go back up. Go back. Tack Hutch. Oh, Tack Hutch. Uh, Tack. Uh, did I say it right? Tack Hutch. Yeah, Tack Hutch. Number one question: if you could put what first question? What game would you put Mordecai and Rigby in? And are you trying to tell me like put them in virtual reality? Uh, I don't know. I don't want to see them get hurt or anything. But if I was to I have to put them in anything a game, mm, I would love to see how they would do in a Resident Evil world. That'd be pretty funny. but they could get hurt in that one. So I would say, mm, man, the games I play, they're kind of they get hurt. So uh, maybe a racing game but they can get hurt in that too. Uh, so it'd be kind of hard to really pick. Uh, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know. Uh, Next question: what would Mordecai and Rigby say to Sonic the Hedgehog? I don't know. I think they would be impressed, I guess, that this hedgehog can move that fast. Um, but I think they would just be in awe of him. Uh, but yeah, I wouldn't say it'd be bad. It would just be they were just like whoa, you know. So yeah, I can't remember, but have they ever said how old Mordecai and Rigby is? Yeah, I know Mordecai is supposed to be in his like he's 23 or something like that. So that was I don't know how Rigby is. I just can't remember, but I remember I know he's the youngest of his brother because he has an older brother and his older brother calls him Rigbo. That's pretty funny. Um, and the last question is: did you like the episode where Mordecai and Rigby got replaced? Oh yeah, yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, they got replaced by these two other guys that didn't. They had these high brain IQs, but they did this job and they did the job better than Mordecai and Rigby. And Mordecai and Rigby was doing everything it could to get them fired, and they actually got into a fight after that. But yeah, they would. That was a good episode. I never really saw. Never had a really bad episode in terms of like bad. You know, I have my favorites and my favorites that I'm okay with it, but I never really had a bad episode. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I remember that episode. That was pretty fun. That was funny. Well, guys, that is it. That's all the questions I have for this theme. Um, Next month's theme of December, I'm gonna keep it secret. You just have to see what it is when it comes up. Um, like I said, guys, I'm not mad that I didn't get a lot of questions. It's cool, no problem. You know, just a, I'm a little bit, like I said, I'm a little shocked. You know, oh, and if you never watched regular show, I do recommend it. I do recommend uh, regular show. It's probably one of the few shows on Cartoon Network that is that is good. You know, it's funny. Like I said, you get legit. You get a good laugh out of it. It's not just ah ha ha ha. You know, oh that was funny. You know, funny. No, you get a laugh like that. Um, and I know it got renewed for another season, so congratulations. The show has had over, I believe, 18 nominated daytime Emmy awards and Annie awards um, for animation, animated shorts and things like that. So it's doing well for itself, and I'm looking forward to more as always. But thank you for watching once again. This is Mom Friend and Kid. Peace, one love. Stay tuned. Keep real, guys. I'll see you guys next time with another theme Q&A. And that is it, guys. Other than that, take care.